Welcome to show 131 for February 16th, 2010. I'm Dan Doherty, the host of this fantastic daily show here at edan.com. I'm also the CEO and founder of TipTopWebsite.com, where you can create your own website online in 60 seconds. Packages start at only $1 a month. Use the promo code Dan, that's right. Use my name at signup, DAN, and I'll give you a free domain. How's that, huh? Doesn't get any easier than that. Let's jump to the news here. Microsoft was just at, and still probably is, the Mobile World Congress, they call it, but we're going to call it conference because a lot of the articles are calling it conference. I think it makes more sense. So all these phone carriers get together, Verizon, HTC, that's HTC's a phone maker. I got the Googles over there now, AT&T, BlackBerry, RIM, who makes BlackBerry, and all these phone companies, of course, the iPhones over there also. And they're getting together, launching new products, talking about who's better than who and who's coming out with what. Well, Verizon made some amazing news here. Verizon is now going to let you have Skype on your phone as long as you have a data plan. So what's that mean? If you have a BlackBerry, you have a data plan. You can't get a BlackBerry without a data plan. You're going to be able to use Skype. What is Skype? Most of you know what Skype already is. We've talked about it in the past. It's a way to call for free over the internet. How cool is that? So you'll be able to call free over the internet. You won't have to use your Verizon minutes. And I think the reason they're doing this is, well, they're trying to open it up. Right now, you can get unlimited phone calling on Verizon for $69. It doesn't include the data plan. So let's say the data plan is $100 and unlimited calling, $129 unlimited calling. You're not going to use that many minutes to begin with. Most of the people are just surfing the web and texting and emailing and all that kind of stuff. And yes, people do make phone calls, but 1,000, 2,000 minutes, I don't know. Most people simply don't use that. Some people do, of course, but you'll be able to do Skype for free. So throwing it in, a lot of people don't know how to use it. A lot of people don't want to go through the hassle of it, but it puts them in the forefront. Really, it's great press. People say, I can't believe they're doing it. It's fantastic. You'll be able to call Europe and other countries all over the world outside the U.S. very cheap. That's what Skype does. You can call the rest of the countries very cheap. But U.S., you can call for free. So very cool for you tech people out there that like Skype, love Skype, that use Skype. Now, you can now use it on your cell phone. Looks like coming in March, you'll be able to use it as long as you have a data plan. You're already paying the data, so Verizon's still making the money. It was a very smart move on their part. Fantastic announcement, really one of the biggest announcements there. So good for you, Verizon. I have Verizon. I think it's great. AT&T and, iPhone say, no, absolutely no. No Skype. But Verizon. So there you go, Verizon, just doing great stuff. Windows 7, they're calling it the Windows 7 phone. Windows is not going to make it. Microsoft is not going to make it, but HTC and the other carriers are going to make it, and it looks fantastic. It's just another smartphone, touchscreen. It's supposed to be the iPhone killer. Everything's supposed to be the iPhone killer. It's going to have apps and all that stuff, but what's different about this, what they're touting different about this, is going to run Silverlight. Not going to run Flash. It's going to run Silverlight, which, I don't know. Silverlight's great. It's like a Flash player, but it's not Flash. Flash, these phones really need to run Flash. But it's going to run Silverlight, of course. It's a Microsoft product. And it's also going to be able to run multiple apps at once. So right now, if you have an app on your phone, on BlackBerry, and your iPhone, you've got to open the app, look at it, and then get it out of the app. So Windows 7 is touting that you'll be able to see all the apps, kind of like thumbnails of all the apps, and they'll all be running in the background. You just pick the one you want. You can switch back and forth without having to close them. Just basically zoom them up, zoom them down, zoom them up, just like you open a window and shrink it in a window. So that's really cool. That's what they're really pushing, and they're kind of trying to bash Apple without saying Apple's name. So I'll put a link in the show notes to a couple of the videos, and they're just saying, this is stuff you can do with our phone. It's amazing. You should be able to do this with all phones, but you can't. But with our phone, you can do it, and you can do it now. So that phone's coming out soon. The Windows 7 phone, they're calling it. Again, they're not making the phone, but Dell's going to make one. HTC's going to make one. They've got a bunch of other people that make their phones. And, Windows Mobile's been around forever, but this is their latest and greatest. So that's cool. Check that out. Touchscreen, not so... My fingers are too big for the touchscreen keyboards. Touchscreens are cool, but for touchscreen keyboards, I like the BlackBerry just to type because it's actually typing on keys. So I think all phones should still have that as an option, maybe a second option if you have large hands. All right. I want to give you one more story, a cool story here. Apple offers $10,000 for the 10 billionth iTunes download. It's supposed to happen this month, and they've done it before. So they'll give you a $10,000 not cash gift card, so you'll buy tons of songs and movies and apps. 17-year-old Michigan boy won it in February 23rd, 2006, when he downloaded the first billionth song. So the first 1 billionth song. He got $10,000, 10 iPods, a Mac, and a phone call from Steve Jobs. And then a 13-year-old kid did last April. He got the iTunes card, iPod, a time capsule, which is a backup device, and a MacBook Pro. And he was the first one to download he was the billionth. He didn't download a billion. He downloaded the billionth iPhone app. So now 10 billion iTunes downloads. So this is huge. This is how far they've come. 10 billion. Is that crazy? Yes, it's absolutely crazy. So it's supposed to happen sometime this month in February. You're going to get $10,000. Again, it's not cash. It's prizes, but cool prizes. So if you do it, they're going to take 25 entries a day. So every time someone does it, they're just going to randomly pick one. So very, very cool. That's the show today. Make sure you use the promo code DAN, D-A-N, at sign up at tiptopwebsite.com, and I will give you a free domain. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.